In real estate, the layout isn't just a strategy. It will either work for you or against you. Very good day everyone, it's Alexandru Bârcă here as usual, and this is the second episode on the channel about Beyond's new launch on the Palm Jumeirah called Passo. In this specific video we will analyze the floor plans and slightly the interior design. That's why if you missed the previous episode, go and check it now to understand and have a clear picture about this beautiful development. Let's start with the overall project structure. There are two towers, Tower A named Avita and Tower 2 named Bella, and both of them have the same configuration. 2 basements plus ground floor plus 14 residential floors plus the rooftop. The developer comes with a collection of 625 residences spread across 2 buildings. Out of these, there are 6 beach mansions, 5 penthouses, and residential apartments of 1, 2, 3, and 4 bedrooms. Now, before jumping into the layout analysis, I want to highlight some recurring features that apply across all the floor plans here so that we don't have to repeat ourselves for each layout individually. First of all, each and every apartment inside this beautiful development have rooms with bathrooms attached. The second important observation is that each and every apartment will offer a guest powder room, and yes, I know that that's a general truth for the bigger apartments. However, in this case, even the 1 beds and the 2 beds will always offer a guest powder room. My third observation is kind of a negative one. Can you imagine, except of a single layout, all the 1, 2 and 3 bedroom apartments even come with a single sink inside the primary bathroom? That's something which I don't like. Now, after my short introduction, let's go into some deeper details. Beyond is putting on the table different type of properties divided into 5 different collections. We'll start with the wellness collections. These are 1 and 2 bedroom apartments positioned on the ground floor. Now, these offer a private garden with an integrated plunge pool with direct access to both greenery and the beach. The second one is the residences. These are the standard 1, 2, 3 and 4 bedroom apartments positioned from 1st floor up to 14th floor. The third one is the Elite Collection, a mix of 1, 2, 3 and 4 bedroom residences with a generous internal space and typically big balconies. The fourth one, the Penthouses, 5 units in total of 4 and 5 bedrooms situated on the highest floors. These apartments have a dedicated enclosed parking space, a private lobby, and a private elevator that takes you directly to your home. And the fifth one, please meet the Beach Mansions. These are 6 independent villas of roughly 12,000 square feet with a private basement parking for 3 cars, storage space, elevator, and obviously the direct beach access. In this episode I will cover the wellness, the residences, and half of the Elite Collection, with the bigger layouts coming in the third episode on the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Wellness collection first. 6 type of 1 bedroom apartments, where my number 1 pick would be the second type. This is the only 1 bedroom apartment with a full glassed living room. Great privacy, as it's a corner apartment with incredibly big living room and a very nice bar stand in the kitchen. In my opinion, that's a perfect option for personal use. Now, there are 3 types of 2 bedroom apartments on the table, and my number 1 pick would be the 06 type. For the exact same reasons. I just love these layouts, which offer a lot of natural light through the windows in the living room. As the wellness collection is only linked to the ground floor, we go to the main part, the residences. From the 1 bedroom apartments, I would say that the first type and the third type are great options for good rental yields. The floor plans are nearly identical, no waste of space, and you will not overpay for the balconies. The 4th and the 5th series I don't like, due to the strange L-shaped kitchens. At the same time, the 06 and the 7th series are great for personal use due to the bigger sizes of the living space. Starting price for the 1 bedroom seems to be 5.5 million dirhams. The 2 bedroom apartments inside these collections are divided into with and without a maid's room. The 1st and the 6th types are great option for rental yields, very straightforward with a beautiful U-shaped kitchen, while the 2nd and the 7th series are amazing options for personal use and capital gains post-completion. I mean, look at them, corner units with outstanding living space, I love them. Starting price for the 2-bedroom apartments, 8.5 million. Now we'll go to the 4 types of 2-bedroom apartments plus maid's rooms. Now here's the trick. You remember that I said in the beginning that there is only one exception which has a double sink inside the primary bathroom. Here it is. And unfortunately, this is far from being a great option for me due to the diagonally shaped primary bedroom. These apartments tend to be difficult to resell. The other 3 types are great, even though they don't have the double sink, with the very smartly positioned maid's room right in the back side of the kitchen. The 3-bedroom apartments typically are units for personal use, that's why I will prioritize here the 7th type, which offer both a dirty kitchen and a show kitchen. With an island installed, these apartments are starting at 15 million dirhams. And finally, we come to the only type of 4-bedroom residence from this collection. As you can see, very straightforward layout with the rooms positioned one next to the other. What I like here is obviously the big primary bedroom with a huge dressing space and finally a double sink in the bathroom. Thank you for that. I do like the spacious laundry room as you can see on your screens right now, and obviously another advantage is the very well designed living room, 48 square meter. That's a great size for all the members to enjoy the space. Dirty kitchen, show kitchen, the island gives this apartment the luxury feeling. From the Elite collection I will touch upon the 1 and the 2-bedroom apartments only as I don't want to make it overwhelming for you. I mean, these are supposed to be big size apartments designed for an elevated style of living, right? Here we have in front of us the 2nd type, for example, and I really can't understand this option. I see a simple 1-bedroom apartment plus a library space. In my opinion, the luxury feeling comes from bigger sizes of the living space or the rooms, elevated finishes and upgraded floor plans. I will apply the same criteria for the 3rd type as you can see in front of you. Again, not my favorite option. The 3rd type seems to be slightly better, but then I don't really like the L-shaped kitchen here. As you understood, the 1-bedroom from the Elite collections are definitely not my favorite ones. The 2-bedroom apartments from the Elite collection look good to me. The 3rd type is close to a simple 2-bedroom residence except for the bigger kitchen area with the designed space for preparing the food and the spacious living room as well. The 5th type probably is not my favorite due to the shape of the living room and the entrance inside the apartment is kind of facing the wall. The last one is the 8th type and this might be a good fit for personal use. 1,232 square feet of terrace, plunge pool and a good privacy between the 2 rooms. The curved shape of the living room and the bedroom, look, this I'm not a big fan of. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your attention. In the next episode I will analyze the 3 and 4 bedroom from the Elite collection, the 4 and 5 bedroom penthouse and obviously the beach mansions. In the meantime, you have my credentials below, you can always text me on the WhatsApp, I'll be more than happy to assist you. The developer started collecting expression of interest of only 100,000 dirhams, that's why make sure you are on time. Other than that, I wish you all a productive day ahead of you. On to the next time, bye bye.